but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. See? So them other Israelite groups, that's what they concentrate on, the sweet part of being in this thing. They don't concentrate on the bitter. They hardly talk about the time of Jacob's trouble. They don't give you the reality of being in this ministry. Like I said, they show you this truth in rose-colored glasses. They show you all the beauty, but they don't show you the bitterness of being in this thing, because it's not attractive. It would draw away a lot of people. A lot of people wouldn't be attracted to it. See, these other Israelite groups, their thing is to get big crowds, big congregations. Big congregation equals what? Big money. So their main motivation is money, not the truth. If your main motivation is about the truth, you're going to show the bitter as well as the sweet. And you're going to have a very...
All right. Shalom. Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Weird Millstone. And we thank Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. In the power and the spirit of this lesson, it's going to be real quick. And it's going to be my little touch. I don't know what I'm going to name it. It's my touch on the suffering thing. And I'm watching this video. And two scriptures popped in my mind. Because he was, I don't know if I played. I don't think I went back far enough. But when I was listening, as I'm listening to the elder apostle Bar, I'm listening. And two scriptures popped in my head. I was sitting over here eating. And I was listening to the video. And I was thinking to myself that I was like, I would rather... Hold on, let's lock your bed with me. I would rather... What I was thinking in my head, I'm thinking that the people... Obviously, there's people that don't teach the truth exactly what it is and teach for what exactly it is. And I was thinking to myself, and then the spirit hit me, and the scripture popped up in my mind. And then here I am making the quick little video about it. But I was thinking to myself that I would rather, I would rather be on the side. This was just me just thinking. I was thinking that you would rather, or me, I was thinking me specifically, would rather be on the side of catching hell and following the right path anyway, than trying to be loved by many and trying to be this big bag name or big celebrity or big whatever the case may be in this world and try to be something. That's what I was thinking. And then when the scripture that popped up in mind, I don't know if the elder apostle's gonna get it in his video, but the scripture that popped up for me is this right here. I got two scriptures, but this was the first one. Get in the KJV, Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2, and it says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance the heart is made better." You see? Let's get this in another version. Let's get this in. We can do NIV. NIV is fine. "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for death is the destiny of everyone." See? For death is the destiny of everyone. The living should take this to heart. Frustration is better than laughter, because a sad face is good for the heart. And suffering, even though we're all going to suffer, we're all going to go through things in this ministry, in this truth. That's why the scriptures say, prepare thy soul for temptation if they come to serve the Lord. That's why it's better, because I mean, it obviously we don't like it, but you have to enjoy it, and you have to something you have to get used to. Because in this thing, family's going to come against you. You're going to suffer. You're going to go through car problems, money problems, all type of things that you're going to go through, that the Lord is going to put you through. Let's put it on do not disturb. The Lord's gonna put you through one to try you, and it's to make you a better person. You see, when you go through struggles, you go through adversity, you go through this, it makes you a better person. When you catching hell, and that also goes to show that what's going on is the Lord is dealing with you, because what does the scriptures also say? It says that the Lord loveth who he chasteneth. So when you're getting chastised, when you're going through things, the Lord is dealing with you. And it's one video that I watched. I forgot from what brother it was. He said it should be a good thing, like when your name is being mentioned up in the heavens. When Satan's trying to, Lord, let me do this to him, do this and do that, just like how Job was. It's a good thing. I forgot what brother it was. I watched it a couple days ago, but he made a good point in that video. You see, and this is why you have to go through it, because it hardens you. It takes off all the impurities. Like gold is tried in the fire. When you try gold, when you put that gold through all that intense heat, it knocks off all the infirmities. It knocks off all the bad parts, the other minerals and dirt and all that other stuff that's on it. It gets rid of all that. And that's how you are, how the men are in this thing, man. That's how the Lord's going to do it. The Lord's going to throw this at you. He's going to throw this at you to see what you do, and to see how you're going to overcome. And rightfully so, because the Lord suffered. So how much of his men? Obviously, his men is going to suffer. The Lord suffered, because the scriptures say the servant is not greater than the master. So Yahushua suffered, we're going to suffer. You see, but it makes you at the end. It makes you better. It teaches you something. It hardens you. You see, it strengthens your spirit. It strengthens your flesh when you go through hardships, infirmities, hell, all types of things, man. When you go through all this stuff, it knocks that stuff off of you. And you see, and that's why it says, let's go back to it. Let's go back to the KJV. The KJV. It said it says sorrow is better. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Your mind, you get mentally stronger thing at the end. You could be physically stronger too. Spiritually stronger, all things, all of this stuff, man, all of it is tied in. You get way better. So that's why you go through the things that you go through, man. And it's beautiful. But just like how this scripture goes hand in hand with the entering at the straight gate, because broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. You have to straighten that straight and narrow path. That straight and narrow is going to lead you to life. And then all the other people, they don't teach suffering, Jacob's trouble, and all the other stuff is obviously, like the apostle was saying, is for money. Because there's no way that you look, the scriptures say what they say. And it's you as an individual, you were supposed to bring out what the scriptures say. No matter how you feel, no matter how somebody else may feel or take it, you bring out what's in the scriptures. Just like the whole thing with the grape situation. People don't even want to bring that out. And nobody's saying we're going around doing it, but if the situation was right, it's in the scriptures. Bring it out. This is what it says. If somebody was to do that, this is what needs to be done. And that's how it's done. Like, I don't know, you think you're going to offend somebody. Obviously, if somebody is offended and they don't want to be a part of the congregation or try to learn from you and do this and do that, obviously, they don't want to take part of the truth. Obviously, no matter, at the end of the day, it wasn't meant for them. So they're going to keep it trucking, no matter how you try to sugarcoat and sweet and try to bring it out. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if they don't stick around, they don't get into it, it obviously wasn't meant for them. So you need to bring out the entirety. It doesn't matter if you bring out the half, you try to do half the entirety, or you want to bring out the full thing. I'm going to try to sugarcoat the scriptures, only bring out the sweet, so I can get some money, so I can get members and do the other stuff. At the end of the day, the people that's going to fall out is going to fall out anyway. It's very simple. So it doesn't matter what you try to do. You can't outsmart the Lord. I ain't gonna push Jacob trouble. I ain't gonna say Mark of the Beast. I ain't gonna say this, so I can get some money. But then at the end of the day, those people that they're gonna follow, they're gonna fall out regardless. You're trying to come up another way. You see, so it doesn't matter. But to get back onto the thing that I was saying, and that's what that is what the scripture say. What does it say? It says, they say unto the seers, see not, prophesy unto me, don't prophesy unto me wrong things, or so let me get that. Where is that at? Smooth things. Yep, here it is. Isaiah 30:10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. You see? Which say to the seers, see not, and the prophets prophesy not unto us right things. Don't tell us that we're going to go through hell. Don't tell us that we're going to go through infirmities. Don't tell Jacob's trouble is coming. Don't tell me that the mark of the beast is this. Don't tell me this thing. Don't tell me that. Don't tell us the right things. And then guess what? These other groups and all the other stuff, they're listening and they're hearing it to that. They're telling you, no, that's not a thing. You're not going to suffer. What do you mean suffer? No. This truth is just be an Israelite. That's all you need to know. Be an Israelite and send me money. Buy some merch. Buy the new rap album that's coming out. See? Prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things. You see, and that's what these people go to, and that's what these other people, these other congregations do. And let's get the last one. Let me get back on topic. Spirit had me lead to something else. Bear with me. I got the scripture for a reason. I just gotta figure out what it is that I brought it out for. I had it for a reason, I think. I don't see nothing that I... Oh, here it is right here. Okay, I got it. 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. See, that's what we're going for, because this is what I was going to bring out. But the Spirit had me leave me something else. Because going back to the topic, what I was thinking about when I was watching the Elder Apostle, when I was watching this video, I was thinking that I would rather be on the side of suffering than try to fit in with the world and stuff. And these people don't see what the things that we see, because they're looking for, like it says they do obtain a corruptible crown. You want to be praised. You want to be known. You want to have this big, deep. You want to be the big, deep person. You want to do the music. You want to sell the clothes. You want to do everything for the money's sake. You want to have all these debates. You want to be a great debater. You want to do this. You want to do that. That's what they do. They do it for a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. And that's the path that you need to be on. That's the path we're looking for. We're looking for the things to come. We're looking for the crown that's never going to decay. You see? Because that's going to be what? That's going to be in the kingdom. We're not getting that on this side, but it's going to be, that's what we're looking for. So we're looking forward to the future. We do the things for the future's sake so that we can, one, make it out of here and to receive that crown. You see? To receive that crown and make it out of here, man. We want to hear Yahweh should I say good. What has the scripture go? Good. I have done good, my good and faithful servant. Something like that. Roughly paraphrasing it. But that's what we're looking for, man. The incorruptible crown. We're not looking for no please you and to please him and we're not looking for that. We're here just to bring out what the scriptures say and to let you know destruction is on the way. You're going to go through hell. You're going to go through chaos, and even now, you're going to go through stuff in the truth, and then the big time of testing in your faith and all that stuff is getting ready to happen. That's Jacob's trouble. And it's called Jacob's trouble. Why? Because Jacob, you're going to be in trouble. It's very simple, man. A time of hell and all types of stuff is getting ready to take place on this earth, man. But it has to, so we can get up out of here. So that was just my touch. And I went kind of all over the place. Slocky on that. Spirit had me go somewhere else. But the point is made, man. So with that, hope the lesson was edifying. We look for the incorruptible crown. I would rather be in the house of mourning than the house of feasting, man. All right. So with that, I'm going to close out. Give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to thank the How about Shema Shai once again for giving me the power and the spirit to do this lesson. I'll catch you guys in another one, Lord willing. Shalom.